Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com. Got some behind the scenes footage from day 4 of the high frequency training plan that we began following last week. So this is our second week on the program. It's an upper lower split. We're in the gym 6 days a week. So it goes upper lower, upper lower, upper lower. You've been following along. That first upper lower portion was focused on the moderate rep range. We utilized myo reps during those workouts. The second upper lower portion that we're doing right now is focused on the lower rep range, and we are utilizing cluster sets. So yesterday was the upper body portion. Today it's a lower body workout. You're gonna love this footage. It's killer. It's freaking awesome. Love every second of it. Really loving the shirt that my buddy Nick Nilsson just sent to me in the mail. MadScientistOfMuscle.com. A great shirt. Really great for bench pressing. It's got the rubber grips on the back there. So really looking forward to wearing this shirt during our next strength-focused bench workout. But I really liked wearing this on the leg press today. The 45-degree leg press, when I'm going heavy with that, I really have to hold on to those grips firmly. Otherwise, I'm going to slide up the seat, and the grips really help lock me in place. Really felt good on the hack squat as well. Enough of that. Let's get to that training footage. You're going to love this workout. And here we are kicking things off with the leg press. What I want you to do here is select a weight that you could perform 5 reps with, but you're not going to do 5 reps. You're going to perform 4 sets of 2 repetitions with just 10 seconds rest between sets. As you can see there, the first 2 reps feel pretty darn easy, as it should. After all, this is a weight that you would typically perform 5 reps with. 10 seconds is going to fly by pretty darn quick, but still the next 2 reps here is going to feel fairly comfortable, not too bad. Should be a challenge, but not too bad. Really want you to make note when I get myself set up here. So I'm going to unrack the weight, just kind of hold it up there for a second, make sure I feel the tension in my thighs. I'm not just dropping it right down as soon as I unrack the weight. Find when you do that, you can shift a lot of the tension to the lower back area, a lot of the upper hip area. So I want you to unrack that weight, have a slight bend in your knees, and really make sure you're feeling the tension in the thighs before you lower that weight in a nice controlled fashion. So you got 4 sets there of 2 repetitions with just 10 seconds rest. Now you're going to rest for 3 minutes. Repeat that again 4 more times for a total of 5 sets. So that is 20 sets in total, 40 reps in total. Absolutely awesome. Next exercise you're going to move on to is the hack squat. Once again, picking a weight that you could do 5 reps with, but sticking with 2 reps per set, doing 4 sets with 10 seconds rest between sets. I really prefer, if you've got the range of motion here, use the entire range of motion. Find this is one of the exercises where it's a little bit easier for you to get down low, get that ass to grass there. Nice and comfortable on the back. Good form there. So if you've got the range, really allow those hips to open up, drop the hips down, get a good range, feel the tension in the quads. Notice how I'm not locking out at the top. I'm not getting a rest up there. I am keeping constant tension on those thighs. And once again, I'm going to unrack the weight, have a slight bend in my knees, make sure I'm feeling the tension in my thighs before I lower that weight. Drop down nice and controlled. I'm pushing that platform away from me, really digging my feet in hard and driving up. So once again, at this point, you're going to rest for 3 minutes. Repeat again 4 more times for a total of 5 sets. So that's 20 sets in total, 40 reps in total with a weight that you would normally do for 5 repetitions. So the beauty of this is that you're using a weight that you normally do for 5 reps, but you're actually getting in 8 reps per set by adding in that little 10-second rest there. One of the beauties of cluster sets. So this is my workout partner, Rick, 53 years old, working on his range. And if you watch his videos from a few years ago, you'll see that this is a huge improvement for him. He's got some pretty decent range. I'd be happy with that. Normally, I mean, even with lightweight, he can't get down low. That's just his normal range of motion. And then we got Mike here, also 53 years old, and looking pretty good and comfortable with that. Kicking some serious butt here. We had a lot of fun. We were all feeling really good. And the beauty of cluster sets, I find, is that Rick photobombing Mike there. The beauty is that I find it doesn't beat you up as much as if you were to do like 5 sets of 5 or even 4 sets of 5. So if you're doing 20 sets where you're doing 4 sets of 5 repetitions, I find that kind of workout beats you up a lot more than doing these cluster sets where you're doing 4 sets of 2 repetitions, resting for 3 minutes, and repeating that again 4 more times for a total of 5 sets. I really love it. I find it's easy on my joints. I find I got great control with it. It just feels freaking awesome. I absolutely love it. So those are the 2 exercises we did for the legs. Now we're moving on to the calves, seated calf raises. Once again, going for 2 reps, resting for 10 seconds, repeating again for a total of 4 sets. I'm going to rest for 3 minutes and repeat 4 more times for a total of 5 sets. This feels really good, getting a good challenge for the calves. Normally calves, they tend to respond really well to higher rep ranges, but it's good to challenge them with a bit of a heavier load. Now, I could go a lot heavier here, but I'd be bouncing out of the bottom. I'd be using other supporting muscles. I really like to focus on, I get down in the bottom position, I contract my calves before I lift that weight. So you're doing your 20 sets over there on the calf raise, and then you're going to finish off with cable crunches. The difference here is that instead of selecting a weight that you could do 5 reps with, you're going to select a weight that you could do 8 reps with. And you're going to do 4 sets of 4 repetitions with 10 seconds rest between sets. So instead of getting 8 reps in there, you're basically, what are we looking at? Doubling the reps that you normally do with this weight. So absolutely awesome. This felt incredible. When they got Mike in the background, we're doing them at the same time here, and Rick and I were trading off. Really making sure I keep those wrists locked in place up against my head. Cable crunch is all about rounding your back there. Keep my hips locked in place, 90-degree angle at the knees, get a good stretch in the top, but I'm really focused on rounding my back on the way down, bringing those elbows down towards my knees instead of just driving those elbows straight down to the floor. And I see Mike's form in the background. He's doing really well. He was initially first workout just driving his elbows straight down. Hope you enjoyed this footage. Catch you tomorrow.